Jim Barcelona, local Miami Herald. Nice to meet you, Rob. Very nice. It's Rob Van Dam. Get you the mic.
You holding it? You got it?
Good, Rodolfo?
Yeah. Tell us about some memories you have here coming to South Florida back then with ECW and also WWE and all the
War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale. Lots of good times there with ECW. We did what I believe was our second pay-per-view in Fort Lauderdale. I want to say barely legal, that's probably not right there. But Jenna Jameson was there. We were just learning, like, who's this Jenna Jameson? I had no idea what a big star, but I knew having celebrities on our pay-per-view make good things for ECW. And that was at a time when we all really wanted it to take off. Action figures, video game, magazine, all that would come, but ECW was young, so first pay-per-views, good time for the growth of the company, lots of optimism in the air, and you know, we always had a good time. We stayed at the same hotel, used to party at the pool and at the beach across the street. We had ants in that damn hotel every time, damn it. But not much time in Miami. I went through here on my way to Jamaica in 91, my first off the mainland wrestling tour, and had my 21st birthday there, and I don't get to know the city of Miami, so I was excited to be here today, and I'm hoping after this maybe go out and see a little bit.
And since you came back to WWE, some of the guys that you wrestle, you enjoy wrestling, or that you haven't had an opportunity to wrestle, you would like to wrestle?
Just put me in there with whoever's making the most money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a decent match no matter who I'm with. Sometimes I have a great match if I'm in there with some great wrestlers, but I don't have a drive to get in there with anybody. It's a business. Put me in there with the main eventer, the champion, if that's who it is, and I'm gonna like that match the best.
Rob, when did it start to click for you and this Rob Van Dam and doing that? And
1998, when I beat Bam Bam Bigelow for the ECW World Television Championship. The next show afterwards was in Queens, New York, and I was trying to come up with some new moves like I always was back then. And I remember asking Paul Heyman, hey Paul, what do you think about this? I was thinking about taking Mikey, crouching him on this guardrail, jumping springboard style from the other guardrail, jumping across the aisle and delivering like a thrust sidekick to him. What do you think? And Paul went, I think it doesn't matter what you do, these people are going to love you. And I was just like, you think so? I didn't get what he meant. I didn't understand. But when I went out there, things were different. The crowd was so into me, RVD. And that night, I was a superstar on a whole nother level. And it was very pivotal. And I never went back down from there. So that was an easy question for me.
What made ECW successful to the height that it did get to? Because it did have a good following for a while. When you look back at it, what do you think is the reason why that was?
Yeah, ECW's success was totally on the variance in product that it offered. You didn't even have to be a wrestling fan. Tommy Dreamer, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I heard my name, ECW. Oh, wait. Hey, remember when Elvis?
You didn't even have to be a wrestling fan to be entertained by what ECW offered. I remember the first time I saw it, flipping through the channels, 1 in the morning or whatever, and I saw the ring getting buried with chairs, and everyone in the crowd is throwing their chairs in, and then you see another wrestler on fire, like jumping into the crowd, and that kind of stuff has the train wreck appeal, where it's hard to look away, and that's why ECW is so popular. Although it would probably attract a minority because it's like a subculture kind of cult following.
almost like underground music.
Yes.
So to speak.
I always thought there was enough people like that, and more people becoming like that to make ECW rise to a competitive level.
So what's next for you, man? Back to the community, or your championship shows, anyone that you want to wrestle again?
I doubt that I will wrestle before I go back to WWE. If it does happen, you know, maybe either it's a really nice business deal, or more likely I'm doing a favor for a friend or something, but I will most likely wait till I am back in the WWE. Right now, I have the privilege of basically coming and going as I please. After a career of wishing that I had seasons in this industry, Chris Jericho precedented this schedule where they would work around his schedule where he tours with his band Fozzy. So I got to also enjoy the schedule where I come to them when I'm ready. We talk about how long the contract to be, and there's no pattern to it. The internet and the people on the internet, you know, you hear, oh, it's 90 days on, 90 days off, this or that. It's whatever it is. Right now, I just got off. I'm ready to be off, and when I'm ready to go back, you'll see me in WWE.
Rob, that seems like that's really great, especially for older talent, that now it's come around to that, where guys do get to have the breaks, because as you get older, your body wears down a lot more.
It's easiest for people that don't wrestle to automatically think the only reason that you wouldn't want to wrestle is because your body's breaking down. That's because people that don't wrestle see us as characters, not real people. For me, my mind, my spirit, and body are all in balance. And out of the three of them, I would say my body probably holds up the best when it comes to being on the road, wrestling. I mean, when you do it non-stop, it leaves time for nothing else in your life. I enjoy having the balance. Everything in life is about balance.